Hello everyone, it's Tilly from Tilly Channels. Welcome back to my channel and to another Plan With Me video. This week I am using Space Party from Scribble Prints Co. and a foil bundle from my own shop in the old format. There will be a new format coming at some point, but it's not here yet. So I don't know why I'm saying old format because the new format isn't here yet. But anyway, I am using a mixture. So the foil bundle I believe is all in blue foil, but my underlays are in purple, which I think just works perfectly with this kit because it is purple and blue. And this is the kit I used for my husband's birthday week, because, you know, his birthday was actually the week before, but we celebrated it a bit this week and this weekend, and the week before I used a kit for the party we were having, so it just kind of made sense. He loves space, so that's why I went for this kit. He loves that sort of thing. I didn't actually finish any books this week. I was on a bit of a reading slump at the time. I did finish 3 books the week before and then 4 the week after, so it's like this is like a slump week between those. And we were away for the weekend, so I just didn't do much reading at the weekend, and yeah, so just it got a bit ignored this week. And yeah, that's it. So I don't really know what to talk about in this first part of the video. I don't want to get into the day by day because there's not going to be like a lot to say about it. We've not got any extenders or anything, so I'm at least going to get like the base down before I start talking about the week, because I really don't have very much to say. But yeah, I do like to chat about it quite a lot, but yeah, I don't I'm not going to have much to say this week. The main highlights of the week is that we went for a spa weekend. So this was me, my mum, my husband. Me, my mum and my husband. That's it. I was like, was there another person? No. My dad came and met us for dinner both nights, and we actually also met with my auntie, uncle and cousin on the Saturday for a meal because they came up to see my grandpa because they live down in London, and yeah, they didn't want to, and they came up this weekend, and so we thought we should see them while they were up here. So that's that. And that's kind of it for the week. So I didn't mean to do this, but I used matte overlays over the solid purple underlays, just because I didn't think about it when I print and cut them. But I actually really liked the effect it gave. It kind of like muted the underlays a bit so that they kind of matched the purples in the kit a bit better, and I actually quite liked that. I thought it worked really well, which was something I wasn't really expecting to like or think was a good idea, but it did. So I really like that. Because it's all my own underlays and I'm not using anything else, I can just put 2 in the sidebar, which makes my life so much easier. And though we are going to put a 3rd full box in the sidebar because, as I said, I didn't finish any books this week. Because it's a Scribble Prints Co kit and my overlays, I'm putting matte over glossy, so I did print myself 2 copies of the full box page. That is one of the things that the new format is going to fix. I want there to be 12 full box overlays in my kits because I just think that 9 isn't enough generally for how a lot of people plan, so I'm going to make it up to 12, and if you don't use that many you can always use it over 2 weeks. So that's the plan there. What else do I have to say? I don't really think I have anything else to say about the base. Yeah, I don't really think much else happened this week. It was just like normal life and then the spa. I love this like starry foil bundle, and I can't wait for the shop to reopen and there to be more foil bundles. And actually, I think by the time you're seeing this video, the shop has reopened if all goes according to plan. I feel very behind at the moment, so that might not have happened because there is not a lot of time till it's meant to open, and yeah, so there's that. But it'll happen at some point. It'll be fine. It'll all be fine. It'll work out in the end. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I should have had a video about it, so yeah, if it's opened, you will have seen that video. But that's not even remotely thought about being filmed because there's so much to do before the launch anyway. But oh well, it is what it is. The other thing that's going to be changing in the updated foil bundle, sorry, I don't know why I'm yawning so much, and I don't know why I'm apologising because it is a normally bodily function, but I do apologise if I made you yawn. One of the main things I want to change in the new updated foil bundle is that I don't want the 2 15mm strips overlays to be the same, because they are at the moment, and I'm not in love with that. So I am just putting the deco down, and then the little micro deco from the foil bundle, just to make it, you know, prettier and more, you know, I don't know, more foiled. So there's that. So I think I'm going to get on to the day by day now, because this is quite a short video, and there isn't that much time left. So although I'm not quite onto the putting the boxes down, the box video segment seemed really, really short. I don't know whether I just like flew putting them down, though there are no extenders this week, so it was probably quite speedy. But yeah, I don't know how I put them down so fast, but yeah. Anyway, let's get into the talking about the day by day. So on Monday, the first thing I've marked is that I was absolutely knackered. I think this is like the start of me just constantly being absolutely knackered and sleeping a lot more, which is quite unusual for me. I'm quite a bad sleeper as a general rule, though it is kind of eased off a little bit now, but we are sort of 2 months on from this spread. Yes, I am that far behind in recording voiceovers. I'm only like one spread behind. I'm using like 1 or 2 spreads are behind in filming them, but my voiceovers are very behind. But I'll get there. I will catch up at some point. I much more enjoy filming than editing, so it doesn't take priority for me, and that's fine. Like, if it doesn't take priority, it doesn't take priority. That's just what it is, you know. But I can't think what I was going to say. But yeah. Then I worked on my book spreadsheet. I'm a bit rubbish at updating it, so I tend to batch update it. And, you know, that doesn't really always end very well, and it sometimes takes quite a lot of time, which I don't love, but it is what it is. I will get there. Then after that, I did a check-in with the budget. I think I hadn't updated it all weekend because we'd had guests and stuff, so we just kind of got on with that. Then I did some journaling, again, just catching up from the weekend. I was quite behind on my journaling. Having people over and stuff like that, I've kind of fall out my routines, and I really need my routines. I'm quite a routine-driven person, so yeah, I was catching up on my journaling. I function so much better when I'm in a routine. Let me know in the comments down below if that's you as well. Then I took some time to rest because I was in my feelings. I was just absolutely knackered from having people here all weekend. Then I recorded a voiceover or edited a video, probably both, and we watched some Once Upon a Time to finish off the day. The next day was the first day of my new job, so it's my first day of ear, nose and throat medicine, which is a surgical specialty, and I'm doing as part of my GP training. So yeah, that was day 1, which feels like forever ago, but as I said, it was actually 2 months ago, so it was quite a long time ago at this point. But yeah, then so had work, and then I popped to Primark basically because we wear scrubs for ENT and we had teaching, and I was like, I don't want to go to teaching in scrubs, but it would have totally been fine, but I didn't want to spend a lot of money on clothes, so I just wanted like something cheap. I generally do not support places like Primark because A, it's fast fashion, and B, like child cruelty, child labour cruelty, like I can't support something like that, so I don't normally go there, but I just needed something cheap to pull on, and we're really trying to save money at the moment, so I bit the bullet. And to be fair, the leggings I got are super comfortable, and I wear them all the time, so I'm at least getting good use out of them. Then we had GP teaching, and it was really short, like 40 minutes or something, which was hilarious. So did that, and then I came home and edited a video, and I started playing with fonts for the shop, which is part of the shop reopening. I have 5 new fonts / font combos, one of which is the font I use for my scripts that I make for this planner, so you'll be able to see that there, which is cool. But I was, playing with and choosing fonts. It took me quite a long time because I chose some fonts and then they just did not work very well. They did not look how I imagined they'd look, so I then ended up buying more, and I didn't want there's one font shop that is really popular and loads of people use, and I didn't want to use too many from her shop their shop. I don't actually know that whether they're male or female, but anyway, I didn't want to use loads from their shop, so I'd bought them from different shops, but then the other shops just did not work very well, so I ended up getting them from that shop anyway. But oh well, these things happen. It is what it is. Then we watched some Once Upon a Time, probably whilst I was playing with fonts, to be quite honest. On Wednesday I had a lie-in. As I've said, I was absolutely exhausted at this point. I then had my planning call with my bestie. I then left an empty box. If you watched last Plan With Me, I did explain that I will be skipping out on some things at the moment, and will share when I'm ready, but at the moment is not the time, so we're just skipping over that box. Then I had some rest because I felt a bit weird after what had just happened. It was a doctor's appointment, but I don't want to, it was with my psychiatrist, but the thing we talked about I'm not ready to talk about on the channel, or I might not ever be ready to talk about on the channel, so I'm just skipping over it because it says on the script what it is. But I felt a bit like weird after that, so did some rest and then just did some odd jobs and general life stuff. Had sexy times with my hubby band, and then we watched Once Upon a Time. Nice chill night. On to Thursday, I was back at work. I do work Tuesday, Thursday, Fridays as a general rule, but I took the Friday off as annual leave. This was ridiculous because I technically started ENT the week before, but within 5 of my working days, I took 3 of those as annual leave. So whoops, because I took the Friday as annual leave. Anyway, back to Thursday. I carried the bleep, which was quite scary really, because I felt like I knew no ENT, and I was like, what am I doing? Why? What's expected of me? Please help. Basically. So that was cool. Then what else happened? When I came home, I did some crocheting. I think at this point I was working on my nephew's, not nephew necessarily, I don't know, my sister's baby's blanket, so I'm working on that for them. Then me and Soch had some cuddles. I was absolutely exhausted, and guess what? We watched some Once Upon a Time. It's like we do that a lot. Moving on to Friday, had a bit of a lie-in, had a lie-in with Soch as well. Then we sat outside and I did some reading. Then we packed for our spa weekend and went across to the designer outlet in York and went for lunch at Pizza Express with my family, my mum and my sister. And then we did some shopping around the designer outlet, which was nice. We then went across and checked into our hotel, which it was a hotel with a spa. It was there's like a few historic house hotels, and they're like special, I can't even think what the word is, like they're historic buildings that they've made into spas. So we went across and then we spent some time in the spa, and then we met my dad for a Thai meal, which was like my husband's choice of meal out. He loves Southeast Asian, so yeah, we went to Thai. Spent lots of time in the spa. We were going in the hot tub, the sauna. Obviously my sister's pregnant, so we didn't spend that much time in either the hot tub or the spa in one go, but we did just spend a little bits of time there. On to the Saturday, I wasn't feeling very well this day. I was just feeling poorly and not quite myself. But we started off the day with going to a car boot, which was really lovely. We did a bit of shopping, and then we went to a little cafe for lunch, which was very tasty. Then my husband had a massage. My mum and my husband both had a massage at the spa, and it was time for my husband's massage. And then I had some time in the spa on my own while he was doing that, because my mum and my sister had gone for a lie down, and my mum had just stayed with her and been with her for a bit. So then we went back to the spa again, hot tub, sauna, pool, just chilling, being with family, etc. Then we went across and met my auntie, uncle and cousin for dinner. My cousin's an adult, we're all adults at this point. He is trained to be a lawyer. And when we went back to the room, so it was a lovely little lunch with them, but when we went back to the room, I had sexy times with my husband, and I'm going to have to speed through Sunday. Why do I not remember that I have to start earlier? So I actually slept well on the Sunday, which was a huge deal at this point. I was sleeping really badly. Then we had more spa time, and then we went and did an escape room. It was a really good escape room, and we got out. Then went and did some shopping for our new bathroom because we had realised that we really needed to get a movie on with the bathroom. So we went and looked at some bathroom showrooms, me and my husband, went for a bit of a walk, spent some time trying to design the bathroom, and then watched some Once Upon a Time. And that is it for the spread and this video. I realised at this point I pulled in a wrong foil colour, but anyway, that's it for this video. Comment, like down below, all that kind of jazz, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!